Hello everyone, and welcome back to Creature Archives. Just weeks ago, the Indominus Rex 2 was unleashed, a terrifying creature that began self-replicating, each new clone carrying a deadly supervirus that spread like wildfire, decimating the islands of Isla Sorna and Isla Nublar. To stop this catastrophe, Apollyon was created, and it succeeded. Perhaps a little too well, as its success inadvertently triggered what may be the worst invasive species outbreak the world has ever seen. While efforts to contain the invasive colonies continue, a new pressing threat has emerged, a monstrous hybrid now terrorizing the world's oceans. Deep within the oceans, a creature unlike anything we've seen before has emerged, a force of nature with unrivaled strength, speed, and cunning. Intel tells us this apex predator, codenamed Vex, was crafted by Goji guy to conquer the world's oceans. Nearly unstoppable, Vex leaves devastation in its wake, asserting dominance over every environment and creature it encounters. To combat this relentless force, we must craft a creature capable of overcoming Vex's immense speed and power. Brute strength won't be enough to take down Vex on its own. We need a hybrid with intelligence, adaptability, and a couple of tricks up its sleeves. A creature that can outthink, outfight, and survive against one of the most fearsome predators the oceans have ever seen. This won't be an easy task, but with the right combination of traits, we might just have a fighting chance. Before we attempt to create a counter to this new threat, we first need to understand what we're up against. This is Vex, a hybrid designed to dominate any aquatic creature it comes up against. At 25 feet long and weighing between 3 and 4 tons, Vex is a powerhouse, cruising through the water at 20 miles per hour and capable of explosive burst of up to an incredible 50 miles per hour. Built from some of the deadliest aquatic predators in Earth's history, its design is all about power, speed, and surgical precision. Its genome was carefully selected, crafted from a collection of some of the world's most powerful and unique aquatic creatures, each contributing something terrifying to its arsenal. To begin, intelligence is key to survival, and few creatures match the brains of an orca. By incorporating orca DNA, Vex inherits not just a strong and efficient base body plan, but advanced problem-solving skills, adaptability, and complex hunting strategies. Orcas think, plan, and adapt, making them highly effective predators, and this mental acuity makes Vex far deadlier than any typical creature of the sea. However, intelligence alone won't make Vex unstoppable. That's where Tylosaurus DNA comes into play. If orcas are the brains, then Tylosaurus provide the brawn. This prehistoric marine reptile adds substantial size and raw power, turning Vex into a deep-sea juggernaut. Strength and power are important, but durability is equally essential. This is where the saltwater crocodile's genes come in. With their reinforced armor-plated scales, Vex becomes remarkably resilient to attacks, able to withstand blows that would incapacitate lesser creatures. But its most terrifying feature, its immense bite force at 3,700 psi of bone-crushing power that ensures nothing caught in Vex's jaws can escape. Even with all this power, speed remains a vital factor. That's where the Barracuda DNA enhances Vex. This grants it incredible speed and agility, enabling it to lunge at prey with lightning-fast strikes. In mere seconds, Vex can deliver a flurry of rapid bites, each one cutting deep with serrated teeth, making it a lethal predator in the blink of an eye. But speed and power won't guarantee success in all environments. In the depths of the ocean, or murky waters, prey can easily hide. To counter this, Vex possesses the echolocation abilities of the beluga whale. This allows it to track prey even in complete darkness or when hidden deep below the surface, ensuring no creature can escape its grasp. Finally, to further enhance Vex, its fins are nearly transparent, a trait inherited from the glassfish. This helps conceal Vex's vulnerable fins, making it harder for enemies to target them during a fight. With all these combined traits, Vex is more than just a powerful hunter. It is an unstoppable force. Reinforced with the armor of a crocodile, fast like a barracuda, strategic like an orca, and armed with prehistoric killing instincts, it dominates every environment it enters. This was just a quick overview of Vex's terrifying capabilities, but if you want to dive even deeper, I highly recommend you check out Goji Guy's breakdown, link in the description. And now to answer the question, can we create a hybrid capable of standing against Vex? When it comes to designing a creature capable of defeating a monster like Vex, we need to start with something that not only has raw power, but also the versatility and adaptability to face a wide range of challenges. To do this, we've turned to one of the ocean's deepest and most formidable predators, the one that rules the abyss, the colossal squid. The colossal squid is a creature of immense power and efficiency in the depths of the ocean. With a length of up to 43 feet in length, it provides our hybrid with extraordinary size, allowing it to dominate its environment. But size alone isn't what makes it such an effective hunter. Its true power lies in its grappling tentacles. Ancient species of giant squid once battled mosasaurs like Tylosaurus, latching onto them with their long muscular limbs and engaging in brutal underwater struggles. And these prehistoric squids were actually smaller than today's colossal squids. Yet, they were still capable of challenging apex marine reptiles in life or death combat. Meanwhile, in the modern era, colossal and giant squids continue this legacy by grappling with sperm whales, some of the largest predators in the ocean, using their powerful limbs to fight back against their attackers. Our hybrid inherits the colossal squid's 8 powerful arms and 2 specialized tentacles. These 2 tentacles are longer than the 8 arms and feature a terrifying adaptation. Lined with large, swiveling hooks that rotate, similar to those found in real colossal squids, these hooks dig into flesh, latch onto prey, and twist to maintain a vice-like grip, making escape nearly impossible. Beyond its immense grappling strength, the colossal squid also grants the hybrid a boost in agility, enabling it to execute short bursts of speed in the water. These sudden movements allow it to maneuver swiftly around enemies, close the gap for an attack, or retreat when necessary. By incorporating colossal squid DNA, our hybrid gains a formidable combination of strength, dexterity, and the ability to immobilize even the most powerful adversaries with its specialized hook-like tentacles. When we look at a creature like Vex, it's clear that a colossal squid alone wouldn't stand much of a chance. While its grappling tentacles and strength are formidable, Vex's speed and raw power would quickly overwhelm it. Vex could easily swim around the squid's grappling tentacles, using its agility and speed to evade the attacks, then reach the squid's soft, unprotected body. With a single strike, Vex could bite through its vulnerable tissue, tearing into the squid. To counter this, we need to enhance the hybrid's resilience and provide it with protection against Vex's lethal bite. And that's where the second genome comes in, Camarasaurus. This ancient cephalopod lived during the Ordovician period, long before humans and even dinosaurs. Now, while Camarasaurus was one of the largest cephalopods of its time, growing up to an impressive 30 feet in length, its size isn't what we are here for. We're here for its protective shell. Incorporating its DNA, our hybrid gains a durable shell-like structure that protects its vital organs, especially from attacks from behind. This shell forces Vex to have to contend with the hybrid's grappling tentacles before it can strike, significantly improving the hybrid's defensive capabilities. But the shell doesn't just provide defense, it also plays a crucial role in buoyancy. Despite the added weight, the shell is uniquely designed to help the hybrid maintain stability and control over its position in the water. It contains specialized chambers that regulate the hybrid's buoyancy, allowing it to adjust its depth with precision. This natural buoyancy control ensures the hybrid can remain mobile and agile in its environment, enabling it to fight effectively without being slowed down by its size. With the Camarasaurus genome, our hybrid gains strength, durability, and solid defense, allowing it to weather Vex's powerful strikes and stay in the fight longer. But this is just another piece of the puzzle. This hybrid has even more capabilities waiting to be unlocked. Vex is an absolute powerhouse, built to crush, kill, and dominate its environment. With genes from the saltwater crocodile and Tylosaurus, it possesses potentially the most powerful bite in the ocean. The saltwater crocodile alone has the strongest bite force of any living reptile, capable of exerting over 3,700 pounds per square inch, enough to crush bone with ease. Combine that with Tylosaurus, a marine reptile built to overpower large prey, and Vex has the tools to bite through nearly anything. So some of you might be thinking, what's stopping Vex from simply crushing the hybrid shell? And this is a great point, but that's where one of my channel favorites comes in to save the day. The limpet. If you've seen my previous hybrid video taking on Goji Center's Indominus 2, you'll remember Apollyon, and the key organism that made its devastating harpoons even deadlier. In that battle, we used the limpet to reinforce Apollyon's harpoons, allowing them to puncture even the toughest hides. But this time, we're not using the limpet for offense, we're using it for defense. And once again, it's going to be a game changer. For this hybrid, the limpet offers 2 key features. First, it contributes a toughened goethite enhanced shell, making the hybrid's defenses nearly impenetrable. Goethite is the strongest biological material we currently know of, tougher than even iron. Limpets use microscopic goethite fibers to reinforce their teeth, allowing them to scrape through rock. This same material, when applied to our hybrid shell, makes it far stronger than ordinary bone or keratin, ensuring that even Vex's crushing bite won't be able to break through. But that's not all. The limpet also contributes a unique adhesive ability, giving our hybrid a grip that's nearly impossible to break. Limpets anchor themselves to rocks with an extremely strong protein-based adhesive, capable of withstanding powerful ocean currents and predators trying to pry them off. This biological glue forms on a molecular level, creating a bond so strong that it rivals some of the toughest synthetic adhesives humans have ever created. By integrating this into our hybrid, the suction cups on its tentacles don't just grab, they bond. Once the hybrid latches onto Vex, this adhesive locks into place, resisting even the violent thrashing of this desperate predator. Once the hybrid locks onto Vex, breaking free will become nearly impossible, further ensuring that our hybrid maintains control during this fight. While our hybrid's current strategy of grappling and tearing into Vex gives it an advantage, there's still an issue to address. Even with its enhanced shell, sharp beak, and powerful tentacles, Vex's raw power and relentless nature make slowly wearing it down a risky approach. We need a more reliable way to kill Vex before it has a chance to retaliate. That's where our next geonome comes in, the Australian box jellyfish, a creature so deadly that just a single touch can be enough to turn the tide of battle. The venom of the box jellyfish is incredibly potent. Upon contact, it delivers an excruciatingly painful sting that causes immediate paralysis, intense pain, and can even lead to cardiac arrest within minutes. The venom attacks the nervous system, overwhelming Vex's body and shutting down its ability to move. This causes the creature to seize up, leaving it completely vulnerable. The hybrid will utilize this venom through its tentacles, which are lined with specialized cells that inject the venom deep into the target upon contact. The venom doesn't just paralyze, it also disrupts Vex's neural functions, making it disoriented, confused, and unable to react effectively. In a combat situation, this means that any attack Vex tries to make will be slowed down, its body racked with the pain from the venom coursing through its system. This intense pain and paralysis effect could be enough to disable Vex entirely, rendering it incapable of defending itself or escaping. The venom's speed and efficiency makes it a deadly weapon that can quickly turn the tide in favor of our hybrid. While our hybrid's sheer size, strength, and venom are formidable, it's important to remember that Vex's intelligence and speed still pose a significant threat in this fight. Vex's ability to think quickly and strategically could easily turn the tide, especially when combined with its incredible agility. This is where our next geonome comes in, the giant Pacific octopus. Known for its advanced intelligence and remarkable control over its tentacles, this geonome significantly enhances the hybrid's ability to outthink and outmaneuver its opponent, making it an even more dangerous force in combat. The giant Pacific octopus contributes primarily to the hybrid's control over its tentacles. Octopuses are renowned for their extraordinary dexterity, capable of manipulating objects and navigating complex environments with unparalleled finesse. This geonome boosts the hybrid's ability to coordinate and maneuver its tentacles with incredible precision, turning each one into a highly advanced tool for both offense and defense. The hybrid can now use its tentacles to grip, restrain, and manipulate objects or foes with unmatched finesse. What truly sets this geonome apart, however, is its remarkable intelligence. Octopuses possess one of the most complex nervous systems in the animal kingdom, enabling them to problem solve, adapt, and even use tools. This intelligence allows the hybrid to quickly learn from its environment and opponents, adjusting its tactics and strategies in real time. If Vex reveals an attack pattern, the hybrid can anticipate and counter Vex's moves, outsmarting its opponent and gaining the upper hand in battle. With advanced dexterity, control, and intelligence, the giant Pacific octopus geonome makes this hybrid an even more formidable adversary for Vex. The combination of sharp thinking and precise movement allows the hybrid to overcome Vex's speed and agility, ensuring it remains a constant and dangerous threat. Now we come to the final geonome that will be the key factor in ensuring our victory. While the other genomes make this hybrid a formidable force, Vex's speed still remains a critical threat. Vex's incredible agility could allow it to rush in fast enough to land a killing blow on our hybrid before we can even react. We need a reliable way to quickly eliminate Vex's speed advantage, and that's where our final geonome comes in, the electric eel. Electric eels generate electricity using specialized cells called electrocytes, creating bursts of electrical discharges that can exceed 600 volts. Our hybrid's much larger size means it possesses equally larger electric organs, allowing our hybrid to potentially generate several thousand volts, more than enough to affect a creature of Vex's size. In addition to this, saltwater actually has a much greater conductivity than freshwater, meaning these electrical currents will travel farther and faster than they would in freshwater. So how does this address the speed problem? The moment Vex enters striking range, our hybrid releases a powerful electrical pulse. With its speed and precision, the shock travels instantly through the water, paralyzing Vex and rendering its agility useless. No matter how fast Vex is, a perfectly timed shock will immobilize it in an instant. With control over the intensity and timing of its shocks, The hybrid can neutralize Vex's speed, ensuring it stays in control of the fight. Combined with its strength, venom, and grappling, this becomes a truly unstoppable hybrid. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, introducing Cephalotoxinus electricus, Scylla. At 45 feet long and nearly 3,000 pounds, Scylla is a nightmarish apex predator designed to take down massive prey. An ambush hunter, she uses crushing tentacles, disabling venom, and powerful electricity to overwhelm any marine creature in her path. Built for prolonged combat, she combines unbreakable defenses with devastating offenses. Highly intelligent, Scylla is capable of problem-solving, strategic hunting, and adapting to her opponent's movements. Thriving in both pelagic and abyssal zones, she strikes from the depths with immense reach and lethal efficiency. More than just a predator, Scylla is an unstoppable force, forged from nature's most powerful traits. Shortly after Apollyon was created to end the Indominus II's reign of terror and the spreading epidemic, reports began to surface of other hybrids being created. However, one in particular quickly rose above the rest: Vex, a vicious hybrid wreaking havoc across the world. Vex proved to be an unparalleled force, its speed and deadly precision unmatched by any predator. In response, Scylla was created, engineered specifically to neutralize this growing threat. And now, Scylla is unleashed. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, where light scarcely touches, Vex hunts. Its advanced echolocation pulses through the dark, seeking anything that might cross its path. As the sonar waves return, an unusual disturbance catches its attention. It sends another pulse, more focused, more intense. It senses something big. Vex cautiously approaches, and then it sees it, a faint glowing flicker in the distance. A soft, eerie bioluminescence. At first, it's distant, barely a glimmer in the murk. But with each passing second, the glow intensifies. Vex's predatory instincts surge. Something's out there, something dangerous. Suddenly, Scylla emerges from the darkness, her massive armored form shimmering with an almost ethereal light. The bioluminescent glow pulses from her skin in rhythmic waves, and the rough texture of her goethite shell gleams in the depths. Her tentacles sway in the current, each one bristling with deadly potential. The two predators halt, sizing each other up. Each understands the other's power. They both know this won't be a simple fight. Suddenly, in a blur of motion, Vex surges forward with lightning speed, its jaws snapping shut around one of Scylla's long, sinuous tentacles. But as soon as Vex sinks its teeth into her flesh, searing pain floods his mouth. The venom from Scylla's tentacles courses into his bloodstream, and Vex immediately recoils, releasing the tentacle in agony. Vex thrashes its head, its senses reeling from the burning pain. Its body begins to slow, the neurotoxin from Scylla's venom taking hold. But the creature is relentless. It recovers quickly, circling Scylla and eyeing her warily, still feeling the after effects of the venom, but unwilling to give up. Scylla watches him carefully, unhurried. Her tentacles remain poised, her bioluminescent glow pulsing rhythmically, a warning to her opponent. Vex, now more cautious, strikes again, this time with a series of quick, precise bites aimed at Scylla's other tentacles, but Scylla is swift, twisting and evading each lunge with calculated grace. Her strange form proves difficult to pin down. The ocean churns around them as they clash, each predator respecting the other's strength. But Vex's speed is beginning to falter. His muscles grow heavy, his movements slower. The venom's toll is unrelenting, but he refuses to give up. He knows he has to finish this quick. He charges again, faster this time, aiming straight for Scylla's head. Scylla knows now is the time. With precise calculation, she releases a powerful electrical shock from her body. The electric current surges through the water, coursing into Vex's body in an instant. The hybrid seizes up, his entire system overwhelmed by the force of the shock. His muscles lock, and the combined agony of the venom and electricity renders him momentarily paralyzed. In that instant, Scylla strikes. With terrifying strength and precision, she wraps her tentacles around Vex, locking him in a vice-like grip, her hooked tentacles cutting into his flesh. Vex struggles, but his body no longer responds as it should. Scylla tightens her hold, her bioluminescence glowing brighter, her silent victory growing near. Vex, now fully incapacitated, can only twitch weakly as the powerful hybrid pulls him close, his fate sealed. With a final crushing squeeze, Scylla bites into Vex with her powerful beak. Vex, once the apex of the deep, is defeated. his body limp in her grasp. Scylla, victorious, slowly drags her prey into the deep. Her glow flickers as she disappears into the ocean's darkness, leaving nothing behind but silence and shadows. The battle is over. In the depths of the ocean, Scylla claims her throne. Now that we've unleashed Scylla and witnessed her take down Vex, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode of Creature Archives and want to see more content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date on future content. Until next time, stay curious, and I'll see you all in the next video.